Welcome to Who Died Today America, your daily source for remembering and honoring the lives of those who have passed and the legacies of the most notable personalities. Stew Leonard Sr., a pioneering legacy in the grocery industry. Stu Leonard Sr., who passed away at the age of 93, leaves behind a unique and enduring legacy in the retail grocery industry. As the founder of the Disneyland of dairy stores, Stew Leonard's, he transformed a simple dairy store into a merchandising marvel filled with petting zoos and mechanical singing farm animals. His innovative approach to retailing grocery combined attentive customer service, low prices, and quality goods, creating a one-of-a-kind shopping experience that won the hearts of customers. Starting with the original store in Norwalk, Connecticut in 1969, Stew Leonard's has since expanded to 7 locations, earning $600 million annually and remaining family-owned and operated. Stu Leonard Sr.'s commitment to customer service was evidenced by his 2-rule policy. Rule 1, the customer is always right. Rule 2, if the customer is ever wrong, reread Rule 1. In 1986, Stu Leonard Sr. received the Presidential Award for Entrepreneurial Excellence from Ronald Reagan, acknowledging his significant contributions to the retail landscape. Despite facing personal challenges, including a tax fraud conviction in the early 1990s, Leonard's impact on the grocery industry and the lives of his customers remained undiminished. Born Stuart John Leonard on December 1, 1929 in Norwalk, Connecticut, Stu Leonard Sr.'s passion for dairy began with his family's dairy business, Clover Farms Dairy, which he and his brother inherited in the 1950s. After the state condemned their dairy in 1967, Leonard opened his first retail store, eventually rebranding it as Stew Leonard's. Stu Leonard Sr.'s innovative approach to retailing and customer service has left an indelible mark on the grocery industry. His entrepreneurial spirit and dedication to creating a memorable shopping experience for customers have created a lasting legacy that will be remembered and celebrated for years to come. Tributes to Stew Leonard Sr. Jane Davis. Doggett, a revolutionary designer and lasting legacy in environmental graphic design. Jane Davis Doggett, who passed away at the age of 93, leaves behind a groundbreaking legacy in environmental graphic design and wayfinding. As a pioneer in her field, Doggett's innovative contributions transformed how people navigate complex public spaces like airports, making it easier for travelers to find their way around through the use of color coding, symbols, and uniform signage. Doggett's visionary work began after earning her master's degree in 1956 and establishing her own firm, Architectural Graphics Associates, in Connecticut. Her exceptional talent and determination allowed her to thrive in a male-dominated industry, with her work gaining recognition and respect among her peers. One of her most notable achievements was persuading airlines to adopt uniform signage, a concept that is now widely accepted and implemented. Doggett's color-coded signage system, which she first introduced in Houston in the early 1970s, revolutionized wayfinding in large metropolitan airports with multiple terminals. Doggett's favorite project was the Tampa International Airport, where she designed graphic elements that opened in 1971. Her use of color instead of cardinal directions to guide travelers demonstrated her keen understanding of user experience and practicality. Over the years, Doggett's work won numerous awards, and she has been hailed as a founding figure in environmental graphic design. Apart from her wayfinding projects, she was also a talented graphic artist, showcasing her work in galleries across Florida and beyond. Jane Davis Doggett's lasting legacy lies in her ability to transform complex environments into accessible spaces, making travel more efficient and enjoyable for millions of people. Her innovative ideas and persistence in the face of challenges have left a lasting impact on the design industry and will continue to inspire future generations of designers. Tributes to Jane Davis Doggett. Carl Fischer, a visionary photographer and lasting legacy in magazine covers. Carl Fischer, the legendary photographer known for creating some of the most iconic and provocative covers of Esquire magazine in the 1960s and early 70s, passed away at the age of 98. Fischer's innovative approach to photography and his ability to bring to life the ideas of Esquire's art director George Lois cemented his reputation as a visionary artist in the industry. Born in 1924 in the Bronx, New York, Fischer served in the Philippines during World War II and later graduated from the Cooper Union in Manhattan. After winning a Fulbright scholarship to study at Central St. Martin's College of Art and Design in London, he taught himself photography and eventually worked as an art director in advertising before founding his own studio. Fischer's collaboration with George Lois on Esquire covers resulted in unforgettable images that remain relevant to this day. One of his most famous covers featured Muhammad Ali as a martyr pierced by arrows, while another captured Andy Warhol falling into a giant can of tomato soup. Fischer's innovative techniques, often relying on photo collage and improvisation, made these covers stand out and captivate the attention of the public. Throughout his career, Fischer shot covers for other magazines, including New York, but it was his work with Esquire that garnered the most attention and acclaim. His images often sparked outrage and controversy, challenging societal norms and expectations. Fischer's legacy is not only in the groundbreaking and daring covers he created, but also in his impact on the field of photography. His work continues to inspire photographers and artists to push boundaries and explore new creative avenues. Carl Fischer's contributions to the world of photography and visual art will never be forgotten, and his iconic images will remain a testament to his talent, vision, and dedication to the craft. Tributes to Carl Fischer. Rita Lakin, a trailblazer in television and advocate for women's perspectives. Rita Lakin, a pioneering screenwriter and one of television's first showrunners, passed away at the age of 93. With a career spanning several decades, Lakin left an indelible mark on the industry, bringing a much-needed female perspective to television writing. Lakin's body of work includes some of the most iconic TV shows, such as Dr. Kildare, Peyton Place, Mod Squad, and Medical Center. She also had a long and fruitful association with legendary producer Aaron Spelling, working together on multiple projects. Lakin created groundbreaking series like The Rookies and Flamingo Road, which further cemented her reputation as a powerhouse in television. Her writing often addressed social issues and challenged norms, such as the 1975 episode of CBS Medical Center, which centered on a transgender character. Throughout her career, Lakin fought against the industry's male-dominated landscape, paving the way for future generations of female writers and showrunners. Aside from her remarkable professional achievements, Lakin was a mentor to many and a beloved figure within the industry. Her autobiography, The Only Woman in the Room, and her Getting Old is a Mystery novels, featuring the 75-year-old private detective Gladys Gold, showcased her wit and talent beyond the screen. Rita Lakin's legacy will always be remembered as that of a trailblazer who broke barriers and championed the inclusion of women's voices in television. Her contributions to the medium have left an indelible mark on both the industry and the audiences who enjoyed her work. Tributes to Rita Lakin. Cilia van Dijk, a pioneer in animation and champion of Dutch filmmaking. Oscar-winning film producer Cilia van Dijk passed away at the age of 81 after a short illness. Her legacy in the world of animation and film production remains unparalleled, with a career that saw her produce numerous films and animated works, including the Oscar-winning short film Anna and Bella, directed by Borge Ring. Born in Uden in 1941, Van Dijk demonstrated her entrepreneurial spirit by founding her own companies at a young age, such as a modeling agency and a creche. Her foray into the world of film production began when she became the producer for her husband, artist Gerrit van Dijk, 1938 to 2012. Their collaboration led to the creation of a remarkable oeuvre of film productions. Van Dijk's passion for animation led her to found the Animated People Distribution Company for Dutch animation films in 1978, which later became the forerunner of the Netherlands Institute for Animated Film. She also held board positions at the Holland Animation Association and served on juries for festivals worldwide. In addition to her Oscar win, Van Dijk twice received a Golden Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival for films by Gerrit van Dijk. She was made a Knight in the Order of Orange Nassau and was a member of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the organization that awards the Oscars. In 2018, she joined the Oscar jury as part of the Academy's initiative to make the jury more diverse. Cilia van Dijk's lasting legacy as a pioneer in animation and a champion of Dutch filmmaking will be remembered by the industry and audiences alike. Her dedication to her craft and her commitment to promoting and supporting the arts made her an invaluable figure in the world of film and animation. Tributes to Cilia van Dijk. Rachel Pollack, a trailblazing tarot expert and advocate for representation. Rachel Pollack, a leading tarot expert and accomplished writer, passed away at her home in Rhinebeck, New York at the age of 77. She succumbed to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, leaving behind an enduring legacy in the world of tarot and as a champion for representation in media. Pollack's influence in the realm of tarot is vast, having penned numerous definitive guides on the subject. Her journey began with her 1985 book, Salvador Dali's Tarot, which delved into the deck created by the iconic surrealist artist. Her 1998 work, 78 Degrees of Wisdom, is widely revered as a crucial guide to interpreting tarot cards. As a certified tarot grandmaster with the Tarot Certification Board of America, Pollock also authored several other books on tarot and even created her own tarot deck, the Shining Tribe Tarot. Apart from her expertise in tarot, Pollock was an award-winning science fiction author and comic book writer. She earned an Arthur C. Clarke Award for her 1988 novel, Unquenchable Fire, and a World Fantasy Award for her 1996 novel, Godmother Night. Pollock's diverse body of work includes novels such as Alqua Dreams, Temporary Agency, and A Secret Woman, as well as numerous short stories, essays, and non-fiction pieces. In 1993, Pollock started writing for the DC Comics series Doom Patrol, where she created the superhero Coagula and her alter ego, Kate Godwin, DC's first transgender superhero. As a transgender woman herself, Pollock emphasized the importance of representation in media and broke barriers in the industry. Rachel Pollack's lasting legacy will be remembered for her significant contributions to tarot, her pioneering work in science fiction and comics, and her unwavering commitment to representation and inclusion. Tributes to Rachel Pollack. Mary Quant, a revolutionary force in British fashion and swinging 60s icon. Mary Quant, the legendary British fashion designer who revolutionized the world of fashion in the swinging 60s and became the mother of the miniskirt, passed away at the age of 93. Quant was an icon of London's swinging 60s, epitomizing a playful and youthful style that broke away from traditional Parisian couture. With her signature bob hairstyle, huge painted eyes, and bold, colourful designs, Quant ushered in a new era of British fashion, helping to define the cultural and social revolution of the time. In 1955, Quant opened a boutique called Bazaar on London's King's Road with her then-boyfriend, Alexander Plunkett Green. The boutique quickly became the epicenter of British fashion, attracting young women who wanted to break free from the corseted shapes and restrictive styles of their mother's generation. Quant filled Bazaar with flared skirts, pinafores, knee socks, tights, funky jewelry, and berets in a wide range of colors, creating an eclectic mix of outfits that resonated with the new generation. By the 1960s, Mary Quant was a global brand, with licenses all over the world and sales reaching $20 million. She was named an Officer of the Order of the British Empire in 1966 for her contribution to British exports. Quant's influence extended beyond fashion, with her designs for makeup, lingerie, tights, shoes, outerwear, and even housewares capturing the essence of her quirky, cool aesthetic. Throughout her career, Quant embraced mass production and synthetic materials, championing fast fashion that could be bought, worn, and discarded by the young women it was designed for. Her innovative use of PVC and molded plastic materials demonstrated her forward-thinking approach to fashion and her desire to push the boundaries of design. Despite the debate surrounding the true inventor of the miniskirt, Mary Quant's impact on the fashion world cannot be denied. Her ability to tap into the intangible something in the air of the swinging 60s made her a force to be reckoned with in the world of fashion. In 2019, a retrospective of her work at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London showcased 120 of her iconic designs, further solidifying her legacy as a trailblazer in the world of fashion. Tributes to Mary Quant. Daryl Lennox, a life full of laughter and resilience. Daryl Lennox, the beloved comedian, passed away suddenly at the age of 57. His career was marked by performances across the globe, with appearances on television shows like The Conan O'Brien Show, The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, and Comedy Central Presents. His unique brand of humor often centered around his deteriorating eyesight, allowing audiences to connect with his vulnerability and strength. Lennox's resilience in the face of adversity was truly inspiring. After nearly losing his sight in a bar fight, he channeled his experiences into his comedy, creating the critically acclaimed album and special, Blind Ambition. Despite the challenges he faced, including the complete loss of his sight and the tragic loss of his first wife, Lennox continued to find humor in life and bring laughter to others. Throughout his career, Lennox garnered numerous awards and accolades, such as the Best New Play at the Vancouver Fringe Festival and winner of the Seattle Comedy Competition. Notable fellow comedian Seth Rogen even included Lennox's words of wisdom in his book, Yearbook. Beyond his comedic talents, Lennox was a deeply caring and compassionate individual. His friends, family, and fans remember him as a generous and kind-hearted person who touched many lives. He once said, "We need to laugh. We need people who make us laugh, and we need to care even if it's expensive." Daryl Lennox's life is a testament to the power of laughter and resilience in the face of adversity. His ability to find humor in his own struggles and share it with the world has left a lasting legacy that will continue to inspire and bring joy to those who knew him and those who will discover his work in the years to come. Tributes to Daryl Lennox. Ron Cahute, a celebrated multifaceted musician and lasting legacy in Ukrainian-Canadian culture. Ron Cahute, a versatile Canadian recording artist, songwriter, and accordion player, passed away in Toronto at the age of 68. As the founding member of the Ukrainian-Canadian music band Burya, Kahoot played a significant role in preserving and promoting Ukrainian-Canadian culture through his music. Born on March 26, 1955, Kahoot began his music career as a drummer in his father Maurice Kahoote's band in 1962. In 1969, he founded a Ukrainian-Canadian music band that would later be known as Burya, English translation, Storm. Throughout his career, he wore many hats, serving as an arranger, sound engineer, music producer, and musical director for various Ukrainian dance ensembles in Toronto. Kahoot released over 30 albums either with Burya or as a solo artist, and performed as a guest artist on 178 albums. He shared the stage with renowned international artists like Nana Mouskouri, Sofia Rotaru, Lisa Dalbello, Melissa Manchester, and Catherine McKinnon. Beyond his musical talents, Kahoot was a passionate advocate for the Ukrainian-Canadian community. Through his creative work with Burya, he helped to preserve and showcase the rich cultural heritage of Ukrainian music, blending traditional styles with contemporary sounds. This unique fusion brought the beauty and vitality of Ukrainian culture to a broader audience and contributed to the enrichment of Canada's multicultural landscape. As we remember Ron Cahute, we celebrate his lasting legacy in the world of music and his unwavering commitment to the Ukrainian-Canadian community. His artistic contributions will continue to inspire musicians and music lovers alike, and his passion for sharing the traditions and stories of his heritage will never be forgotten. Tributes to Ron Cahute. Thanks for watching Who Died Today America. If you enjoyed this tribute, please give it a thumbs up and share with friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Leave a comment below telling us who inspired you the most. See you in the next video.